alone. Leave me alone. I don't know why that song popped up into my head after the fight today. Oh, you leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just leave. Why did you just come? I was going to quit today. I was going to quit YouTube. Why did you just come in today? Oh, what is going down? What a day. Did you ever get in between two guys bigger than you? Then they use you for the rag doll, the pincushion. Oh, yeah. I don't even want to talk about it. Michael, more mile, Mike, what do you do, Mike? What do you do? Where's Big Bones when I need him? Hang on, hang on. Let me keep going. I don't have Vito today. I don't care. Oh, why I want life. I think it's like a good thing for me, like to kill time. Maybe I should just go to sleep. I've been thinking about that lately. Just come home, go to sleep. All right. Adam Cavassier, my man. Don Miko. Look, I'm reading him off the laptop because I'm getting crooked on StreamYard. All right, let's start over. Adam, Don Miko, Mickey Griggs, Baywatcher, Arm Distance, Capo, DT stopping in to say hi. Love you, Dolly. I'll be there tonight. Okay, okay. You got it, TT. You got it, love. Michael Mormile, my man. Miko, what are you doing? I can't quit you. I love it. You want to talk shop now, Don? You want to talk shop? Maybe that brick wall is coming fast. Okay, okay. Sometimes you think, are these you going anywhere? Are these worth it? I don't know. You need to be a mind reader as a content creator. Love you too, TT. There's always that thought of your people. Like someone said, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing if you feel under the weather. Don't do nothing if you don't want to talk. Don't do nothing and fall into oblivion. If I spent maybe 3, 4 days off this laptop, off this computer, I might forget about it. That is the scary part. That is the scary part. Waking up one morning and it's it's over. It is. It's something else. Osada treats. Osada hit me with a rhythm stick right now, full of sugar. Osada hit me with a rhythm stick right now. That might work. Michael, maybe a shot of Jack Daniels and a couple Budweisers right now instead of this junk might work out pretty good. It is. Don, Don, if I could only explain to you offline, Don, you got a point. You do got a point. I didn't even want to go there. Where is he? Where's my Australian kangaroo today? I didn't even want to go there. You know, that's the reason why I do come up here. I get the good comments like this. I try to wrap my head around. Look at him. Look at the Miko right there. There's the Meek. Uh, Hi, Dean, do juggling a lot of balls in the air lately? I got about 50 pounds of shit going into a 10-pound bag on my silver platter patty that's tipping on one side so bad that if I just. Yeah, it's all that, Patty. It's all that whip. You could say. Yeah, when you're wearing 2 or 3 hats, it gets a little overwhelming. You're right, Whip. Coltrane help. Coltrane. Coltrane help. I had to get in the middle of a confrontation today, Coltrane, and it drained me. At your age, Coltrane, give me a little help here, Goomba. Does it drain you, confrontations, arguments, like, especially when you got to be in the middle of them? Does it drain you? It drained me today of everything. It was like the first time ever, Coltrane. It was like this. Here, let me put the coffee down. Like this, Coltrane. Oh my Lord. Today, we're going to have this today. Yeah, I know, Mickey, I know, man. I know. That's what keeps me going too. Coltrane, that's what they did. That's what they basically were going to do, Coltrane. And you know Coltrane, and then everything, ooh, ah, ah, ooh. You already know Coltrane. It was that step right before that, Coltrane. Oh, oh. See, Coltrane's got Dean Doo's perfect world right there. I know. I would have loved that to happen. Get your shit off, go back to work, and then we go home. Coltrane. Do what you've got to do. Get it all out. Oh. Dean Do. Next stop, Willoughby. TT, get my Patty's burying me already. The whip's burying me. That's it. The whip's got me buried already. Thanks, whip. Thank you. Don, you want to just take the show over, Don? And that, okay, another 10 seconds, you wouldn't have had to get that hot and mad and angry. Another 15 seconds, another 5 seconds over here, little just to drop more patience. No? Okay. And right away, every swear word and every curse word, every this, every that. You're this, you're that. Oh. And that's another, you're this, you're that, right away. Get here, put them up. Boop, 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 go, go. How could I say it? Words are more damaging. They stick with a human longer than these, I think. What do you think? A couple, boop, 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 black guy, broken nose. Uh, at least you're like, man, that was a good fight. All right, at least I got my shit off. Oof. All right, he's tough. He is tough. Next time I won't say that. You know what I mean? But now, thank you, TT. Thank you. Joe Delamuro, what are you doing? Oh, Mickey Griggs, you're moving to the top of my charts. Dindu, wake the fuck up, Dindu. At our age, you know how long it's going. How bad did they throw you around today, Dindu? You're gonna be sore. Mickey's answering my own questions over here. Yeah, I'm already sore. Just a couple like this. When you're in the middle, yo, hard hat goes flying. Oh, you're getting ready to start sucker punching on each side. Thanks, Mickey. Thanks. Oh, words affect the soul. That's what I mean, Patricia. These affect the pride in the face for a little while. You get over it as a man, I hope. But when you start just verbally insulting, I know. And I'm not going to go there. Again, Don Miko hit the nail right on the head. I think we're getting a little bit too old for this, Tindo. And take the money and run. I think you might be right, Miko. Okay. There's something I did want to show you, if I could ever find anything. I made your show last night, TT. I made the show last night. Good show. She had, and I'm sorry I fell asleep. She had the Crevassier boys up there last night. I just when Brian came out from out from behind the Avatar, it was all over with. Loved it. Loved it. Adam, it was everything I expected. That was some good stuff. That's great stuff. That's worth coming up and hanging out. A great point, Don. My father used to look at me and say one word: all motion would stop, no matter what, at any age, at anything. When I lost my earpiece and my soul there, I don't nowadays Don, that don't exist anymore, Goomba. I don't think that exists. See, there it is. Whip. Just like when you put comments and you say something on the internet or in chat rooms or comments or verbally on live shows, it's in the clouds. It's just like in real life when you say words, when you swear, talk loud at somebody, it's still there. It's even more there. It don't go up in the cloud, it stays here. I don't I don't know. Tough stuff. TT, you're on tonight too, right? Look at TT. Everybody's the trivia heaven. Hang on, let me go back. I'm probably missing a million people here. Yeah, million. 2 million. Yeah, here we go. I'm sorry I missed this great comment. Okay. You know how they say the pen is mightier than the swords? Well, guess what? Words are just as bad, Joe Dollar. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right, Joe. Yeah. The young don't care. The young don't care about nothing. The disrespect, they just don't. And there's no looking after the old people. There's no looking after your elders anymore. That's a forgotten comment, quote, thought, the whole time. Do it, shake hands, get back to work. I mean, it's all of that, brother. It's all of that. Yeah, they took they took my boy on me. I was lost in space when I came home. The one person I was looking for was my Vito after work. Hang on. Oh, okay. Absolutely, Whip. All right, Dolly, go ahead. Go feed the animals are more the most important thing, Patricia. Absolutely. I'm only actually waiting for a couple people. They don't come in. I'm closing the show down. Hang on. Let me just check this out. I, I watched this program. Actually, it's not a program. It's a pizzeria. It's called the Pizza Stop. And I started watching it because of the food. The food looked delicious. And they made different things. And the best part about it is, there are a lot of, I don't want to say kids, but it's everything I used to do as a kid in a pizzeria. It's called Pizza Stop. They go live and everything, right at work. There's like this young girl manager and a young guy manager. They got to be in their 30s, and they like run the whole program. And it's like I just watch it and get into it from the pizza days. And right now she's making dough. Right in a nice look at her. I should drop her link. Look at that mixer. The old Hobart. It's probably a 50 drum right there. Bowl. Simple things Dindu gets into is amazing when I'm on here. That's the shit I watch. That's the shit I, look after. Reality stuff. Okay. The Pizza Stop. Now I'm going to drop their link. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you. You know what, Mick? They will. You know, and basically, it's everything I expected. It's like second week into a big job, and you're going to get everything attitudes, mentalities, problems, this, that. And, and they're already happening. They're already happening. So, after this long, you break into it, and you just keep flowing, keep rolling. Ah, 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 ah. And there he is, Primo Carnero. Primo, how are you, Goomba? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And there he is, Richie Baby. Here comes the boys. This one, the Candy Man sending me chocolate. Go. You know what? Where are you? I think that's what I need over here. Some Osada loving you. Oh, yeah, Osada. Even Vito Devour. Everything's gone. Been gone. You kidding me? Animals. They need a morality boost. Oh boy, you got that right. You got that right. Joe, Joe Della, unfortunately, sir, unfortunately, I think that's one of the things that are long gone. It's all over with, Joe. They look at old people, step on them, get rid of them, they're in the way. Joe Della. They are just, you know, it's incredible. Incredible. And it's where we used to have fun. We used to have fun with our elders. They were smart, they were cool, they were class, and they brought a lot to the table. I mean, now they don't want to hear no. Well, you know what it is too? The internet. The internet makes them think they know it all. They honestly think they make it. They think they know everything with the internet. No, I'll just look that up. I'll Google it. I'll do this. I'll do that. Yeah. And there, you know what? Need not say no more. Afango. Okay, everything. You know what? You know what? And right, Richie, right? No, it's not like that anymore. Are you Richie? Richie, hang on. Richie, you remember the tough old men, grandfathers, fathers? They were the core, the lead core of ball busting. The ones that could say anything, the ones that didn't care. It's 2024 now. Let me cut this real short. You can't say boo. You can't even say nothing kidding around. That's how pathetic it is. That's the world we live in. I'm going to come right out and say it. That is what we are all living in. I feel bad for everybody. I mean, you can't say nothing. God forbid you say something, you try to make someone laugh or cheer up a situation. You could turn it into a total train wreck. Fucking disaster. Total train wreck. Just by saying something sweet, you think it's funny, try to make someone laugh or sprouts up a moment. Be careful. Be careful. You might get shot nowadays. You might get shot. It's about time you just stopped in to say hi. Hello, Miss Deborah Robertson. Much love. Much love, Miss Deborah Roberts. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Ooh, she's got to come in busting about that Texas weather, huh? Gosh. Richie, nobody's going to call it more real than Dean do, Richie. Nobody. It is what it is, kiddo. I got so many young guys like you telling me the same thing. It's useless to say anything anymore, Z. I know. I know. Oh, I just froze. I probably freezing. My whole computer shot. So, oh, oh, I would never, ever give my secret weapon you anything like that. they would be in so much trouble. Oh, my A-bomb, my atomic bomb, never. I could never unleash you. If I unleashed you, I'd have to go another route. Oh, I could just imagine. Oh, I'm sorry, I humor myself. Oh, Sada, I could just imagine. Oh, nope, nope. Joe Murrah. They probably do still make them guys, but they're one in a million everywhere. I don't know. I would love to see, I don't know. I just want her to throw that dough up on the table right now, cut it, and I'll roll it like this with two hands, one in each hand, throw like this. Dindo's a dough ball machine. You know how much money I can make at a bakery right now? Come on, get it out. Cut it. Some little things like a dough mixer that turned me on. See, I hang on a second. He's here. All right. I'm excited. That's it. That's it. I can't move too fast. If you leave, I won't sing. Oh, oh, my stomach hurts. I amuse myself. Claudio, don't leave. I won't sing. I just wanted to scare you. Claudio unsubscribed from me yesterday because I sang him a song. Where are you? Dude, don't do it. Don't. He's out of here. Look at. I pick up the microphone and Claudio splits like the banana splits. You don't see. Okay, just like the banana splits, he leaves me. Every time I start singing to you, Vito attacks me. You've seen it yesterday, full force. Every time I sing to Claudio, I pick this microphone up, Vito comes after me. Go ahead, say it, Claudio. What's that telling you, Dean? Oh, look at she's singing and everything. I might get in the car and go to the pizza stop and make videos. Could you imagine that? What an idea I actually got. Oh, Bindo, you could sing right after the show. None of us will hear you. You know what, Joe Delamura? Don't encourage him. Salute, Brooklyn, Just William. How are you, Goomba? Hope you're having a good day, brother. Deborah, did you find me? Did you come back, love? I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, see what I mean? Don't encourage them to laugh. See, now you got them. Then two guys are laughing at me. You know what? Hang on, hang on. Let me see who I'm missing. Listen to her sing. She's a one-man army like Dingle. This product called. I'd love to put her on, but I'd probably get a strike. Okay, okay, okay. Tuesday. What's everybody doing on Tuesday for a Tuesday night? Just getting through the week, I hope. Thank you, Deborah. Hang on. You sent the chocolate single. Gianni Catalano is in Sicily. He's in the hometown stomping grapes, eating spaghetti, making meatballs, eating all the best foods we're not eating right now. That's where Gianni is. So everybody's coming home this week. Hang on. You know what, Gianni? Where is he right now? I love Gianni. This weekend. He was gone last weekend. This week, he's coming home this weekend, Gianni. It took me 20 minutes to read. Did you guys read? It's in my comments. Go to my comments. There's 5 pages this long in there. I love him. He's having a ball right now with the family. So he's doing good. Grazie for asking. We keep track of our people over here. We do. Yankees for life. What? He's got the front of the stadium. He's in front of a stadium today. I like that one with the front Yankees. And there she is. Faticha. Van Halen. Teacher, how you doing, love? I hope you're having a good day for a Tuesday. Oh, Richie, great story, Richie. You know what, Rich? God bless Nick. Okay, deal up on a Nick. You know what? Those are what friends are made of and made for. Because you just brought up, it just hit me with a great one. Hang on, let me go back and read it again. One time, Richie, I told the story before. When we were kids, there was this old Italian guy. He lived upstairs, second story, across the street. And he would always be on the porch, on the railings like this. Let me get the comment off the screen. Huh. There, I'll put that one there. Hands on the railing and be coughing a little. Great guy. He was a great guy, great family. Loved his daughter. He grew up. And he'd be up there morning, dinnerish, early night, Richie. All during the hours Dean was outside doing his thing. And every time I'd come home, Richie, or he'd be on the porch. And I'd be like, man, one day he grabbed me. I don't know what happened. I think I might have looked at him wrong. So he called me over. Hey, Mr. P, what's going down? He goes, I know what you're thinking. Well, I know what you're thinking. He goes, I don't give two flying fucks what you're doing. How you doing? You know what I do care about? You. He goes, when I'm out here in this thing, he goes, I really can't wait to see when your car pulls off, or see you going to the store, or see you doing this. I know you're doing good and you're alive and you're safe in the streets. Okay, Mr. P. This guy, okay. And here I thought he was nosy and the whole time just wanted to make sure he watched me grow up. Oh, he lampasted me in this conversation too. You know, I was into 16, 17. You can't tell us nothing at that age, but he really laid into me that day. And I was like, okay, everything worth hearing from an elder, Richie. But that was the days where your neighbors could teach you something. Your neighbors could say something. Your neighbors could help you. Joe Delamura, sweet dreams, Goomba. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping in. Adam Munching Buck Corvassier. Right before Betty, look at this. He's all over Adam. Oh. Adam, you hairy master of Monsters Inc. comes out there. Apangu. What are you picking on Adam for? Adam, what'd you do? What the fungu did I miss? No veto. Mrs. Roberts. I start hitting myself with this microphone. Oh, they must have snagged him today early sometime. I got home, I didn't hear him with my boot in his mouth. That was it. I said, what time is it? 3:51. Let me get 40 minutes already. Okay. Oh, Richie, anytime, Gooms. Richie, this is what this is here for. You help me, I help you. Whatever we can do here, on the verge of a breakdown or meltdown, whatever we could do for each other is great. Hey, man, give me one. Okay. Primo. I don't think I don't know these people. I don't think they know what growing up in a neighborhood is, or growing with family, or having a neighborhood, or having friends. You can't pick and choose their jobs or what they do for a living. Sometimes I'm the only blue collar. Besides, I'm surrounded. The only blue collar, not law enforcement or titled person around me. Beandle. You're the only construction worker. Like I don't know how else to put that. What else could I say that? Today's society is enough to make a man not want to leave his house. I don't mean to sound depressed. No, and it's kind of like that for me at least. No, Richie, that was deemed before the internet. I wouldn't leave this house. I didn't want to leave the house. It took me 3 years to get out from underneath the desk when I lost my father in 14, Richie. 3 years. I didn't even know what was hitting me, kiddo. But to stay in the house for Dina was the safest place in the world. I didn't even want to leave the house. They used to tell me. She used to thank everybody. Thanks, take them out of here. Thanks, get them out. That's all I needed was veto. I wouldn't leave this house. You know the saying, they keep you close to home? Dogs, pets, they keep you close to home. Nothing's more true than that. After I got veto, I didn't leave this house. Didn't leave this house or that dog. I didn't want to. There was nothing I wanted to do. They went 2, 3 years on vacation without me because I was working like a dog. I didn't want to know nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah. I'm sorry. All right, let me get to this chat. I start talking. I'm so tired. Hang on, Pre. Everything's so slow. All right. It dropped. Yep. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm surrounded. How can I say? Law enforcement everywhere. Lawyers, judges, politicians. If I could find a construction worker around me, I'd be happy, I think, or any kind of worker. It's amazing. Amazing. What are you gonna do? Yeah, come on. Whoever, grab the link. Any of my boys, girls, guys, whatever you want to do. I'm here right now. Anybody. The link's for anybody. Come on up. All good. Uh. Oh, yeah. Hey, whatever you guys want to do, it's there. You know that. You're all invited. And I appreciate that, Primo. Hang on. I don't want to miss nothing. 556 Media, my man. I hope you're having a good day. See what I mean? Okay, 556. I know some. Cletus, the immortal one. If I would have fucking missed you, Cletus, today, Cletus, I got to talk to you. I'm so glad you came in. I seen you. I got to talk to you. 2 days I've been. Call Cletus. Call Cletus. Call Cletus. Call Cletus. Take your time. Take your time. Yes, Deborah. Yes, honey. Oh, is he in here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Paulie, see, I just seen you pop in. Oh, okay. Okay. Cletus, it is so nice out there right now. You would. I was outside all day, so I'm all good. That's why Dean was in the house. Yeah, I would love to be out there enjoying it. Vito was here, I'd be in the yard right now. But it's so damn muddy out there. And that, what do they call it? Muckenberg dog. He loves dirt and muck and dirt. Muddy dirt, whatever they call it. That is Vito. Yes, yep. We have Mr. Adam Provassier.
Hey, Tindo.
What's going on, Goomba?
You dropped the link. I had to tap it. I got to press the link when you drop it.
It's okay. Any time for you. You already know that.
Well, I said it. I said if you drop a link, you mind if I come up too? You didn't read it.
Oh, you know me. If I see it sometimes, Adam, you know. How you doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it
up.
looks nice. Looks nice over there too.
Beautiful day. I'm sitting in the car. What a beautiful day out. Beautiful day out. Yeah. But
Good,
I
good.
was watching at the beginning. Then I got behind the wheel and I stepped away from it for a little while. I just parked now, so I got back on. I was in the woods before. Hey,
That's
what's up,
okay.
See No Evil? See No Evil just said hello.
Oh, go ahead, talk.
No, I thought he was coming up there. I thought See No Evil was coming up there also.
There,
That's who you
there's
dropped the
Primo.
link for.
Primo's up there.
Primo, what's up, dog?
Hey,
Hey, Thindu and Adam, how you guys doing?
Good,
good,
good.
Primo.
What's going
Good.
down?
See No Evil prompted me to come on and talk about that relationship with my neighbor who became a lead detective in my hometown.
Come on, hit us with it.
Go ahead,
If
go
you
ahead.
want. If you want, you know,
For sure.
you don't
for
have
sure.
to. little bits if you want. Then what do you say? Whatever you want, Remo. You know that.
Yeah, and you guys know, I mean, for those of you who know me, I don't talk a lot, and I get bored with the sound of my own voice. So, you know, for especially these days. But basically, the guy who was the cop, who was my neighbor, he had a daughter that was around the same age. She was like a year younger than me. The first guy who ever asked me to give someone else a beating, like a kid my age, a beating, was that cop, because his daughter was molested by some fucking pervert back then, and he came to me because he knew me, and
Right.
yeah, I had that reputation in the neighborhood, and my house was where everybody went to fight and show up and box and train and do whatever we wanted to do.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was one of the favors I did back in the early days that turned out to help me later. When shit happens and you get called in, he would basically just tell me to, take a walk. I got you on this. And so my involvement in any particular situation was never, it always got stopped before it became an issue.
Right.
So, and again, back in Chicago, the small neighborhood back then, and around me was basically every outfit guy who was anybody was within 2 miles of me. So, and they were friends with my family. So, it was an interesting situation. So that's,
you know what?
yeah.
We had, growing up, not only my friends and my associates that became cops, lawyers, politicians, judges. I mean, like we were talking about, I also seemed to box at the Police Athletic Club. It's called the PAL.
Yes.
Okay.
Which was why you and I hit it off, because I wasn't a boxer per se.
Right.
But I fought. It's like,
Right.
That's kind of what we did,
Right. I mean, that's where we went to get off the streets to fight. They were those fights were loaded with cops everywhere. They loved that stuff. We had every precinct in the city. And these cops would try their damnedest to help us kids no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me tell you something. Some of them guys were the best fucking guys I knew growing up. Okay. They would help you at that gym. They would, if you didn't have something or if you needed something, they took care of it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
No questions, nothing.
For me, when when I hit high school, I basically chose the street path versus any kind of professional sport or that type of thing, and I probably could have. There was a lot of pressure on me to play baseball and football and whatnot, but when I chose that path, it's like my friend who was the detective, he would show up on the block, or if we got into a fight somewhere, and he would like just go, and they would, if the people were out of town, they would get arrested, and we would get to walk, and that's how it went, in the neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. I mean, guys would be driving their beat. These guys would be on their, their parole, not parole. Their, you know what I mean? Their beat.
Yeah.
They would still look out. Okay, you'd go through a stop sign, you get in an accident, something would happen. They weren't looking to arrest you or hang you. They'd go in there and see what the problem was to try to resolve it around here. There was nothing like that. I'm going back. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, guys. 80s, 70s, 80s, early 90s.
For me, it was the early 70s.
Right. I mean, after the 90s, it all went south, that stuff. 80s, I want to say. But
Yeah.
We had that. I mean, a lot of that helped us growing up. They were around. They had the money to sponsor the fights, to buy the gloves, to buy the boots.
Yeah. And even though I wouldn't box, like I just said, fuck that. You know, when it came to, we want you to try 2 Golden Gloves, you know, high school was a lot of pressure. It was like they wanted me to show
Yeah.
up for football, and they had other guys coming to me. They want you to come. It's like, no, fuck that, you know.
Right.
And so we were partying back then, and you know, so whatever, however you look at it. But I know you've looked at the community page, so you knew some of the guys in the neighborhood, you know,
Right?
and actually talked about them. Some of the guys in the neighborhood.
Yo, I don't want to. Hey, SPK, how are you?
No, that's Richie.
Yo, I don't want.
Yo,
You know the
what's up,
story about,
guys? Hey, Dindo, how you doing, bud?
Hey,
you know about Mike Tyson?
I'm trying to get this connected on my phone so I don't hear the feedback. My bad, dude.
no, you know what, Richie?
I'm trying to get this connected on my phone.
Take it off your computer and just keep it on your phone.
Okay, I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna just exit.
Just stay in StreamYard.
And low one of the
There you
volumes.
go.
Better?
A little bit better. Just stay in StreamYard, though. That's all
A
you
lot of
got to do.
feedback.
Stay in StreamYard.
You got two. You
I'm
got
gonna
two
hop down, man.
volumes
I
on
think
it,
my
sounds like.
phone's messing this up. All right, Dindo, I'll pop up some other time. But yo, thank you from the heart what you said before, brother. Thank you so much,
Anytime,
brother.
Richie. Anytime. Remember, when you come on again, just use the StreamYard.
Okay, I will.
It'll stay. You can use that. It'll stay perfect. But thank you, kiddo. Thank you.
Gotcha. Later, Adam. Ed, see no evil.
Yo, it's good
All right,
seeing you.
Dindo, take care, bud.
Take it easy, Richie.
Later, Adam.
I think Richie just had a low one of his volumes. He had one of his volumes too high, I think.
Yes, yes. If you would have lowered the volume too. Richie, try it. You can come back on. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Do what
I
you
used-
got to do.
Tindu, I used to watch Vito Antifermo box down the basements. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about.
I thought he was my number one guy, Vito Antifermo. Are you kidding
I
me?
live right there. He hung out with my uncle all the time. I watched him box. I remember when he first moved to America. He had
Yeah.
blonde hair. He had blonde
Yes.
hair and green pants he would wear. Purple pants he would wear.
You're right.
Like a foreigner, yes.
I have a question for Adam. Are you also from Buffalo?
No.
Am I? No. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I'm in Jersey now 22 years.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not far from Vito's brother, Nick Antifermo. He's got a little business down the road from me. Lawn mowing he does now.
Really?
Landscaping. Yeah. And Vito's retired from the docks now.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I love those guys. Are you kidding me?
And I
How
wanted to
about
throw in with, go ahead.
The fights against Marvin Hagler. Oh my God.
Well, I had the shirts with Vito Antifermo when he became the lightweight champion.
No way.
Yeah, he was in that. He used to come right to my neighbor's house all the time. He knew my uncle.
Yeah.
He was a neighborhood guy. And then his father used to always walk down the block with his loaf of Italian bread. We used to say, "Hey, Mr. Antifermo, how are you?"
That's good stuff. Nice.
But not to keep on talking. But one more thing you remind me of when you're talking about the boxing. Do you know? I don't know the whole story, but do you know that if somebody didn't steal Mike Tyson's bicycle, you would never have a Mike Tyson. You would never know of Mike Tyson. Somebody stole his bicycle, and he got in trouble from a cop for going to get his bike and going ready to beat up the guy. And the cop took him to a gym instead. And he said, "Take the
that's
frustration out of it."
My first incident was patrol boys who used to beat me up and take my lunch money every fucking morning from first grade to third grade. And I lived with that for like 2 years, and that was my moment of reckoning, was kicking both of their fucking asses in the third grade. And my mom wound up having to pay $1,000 in medical bills on these two guys. these two kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my realization that I had some rage issues back then.
Yeah, well, so my first was a little different than yours. I was about 7 years old, just got my appendix taken out, getting ready to fight with this little kid. And I say to him, and I lift my shirt a little bit. I said, whatever you do, don't punch me in the stomach because I just got these appendix out, I tell him. And when I lift my shirt, he says, all right, I won't punch you in the stomach. I punch over here instead. Boom! He punched me right square in my freaking nose. Oh! I ran all the way home to my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
ran
tell
right
you
home to
what.
mom after that.
I loved fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially against the bullies and the tough guys.
Oh,
You know,
I'm not a boxer. I'm a wrestler, not a boxer. I can't
that
box.
that was my advantage. They thought they were gonna get some twig skinny motherfucker. I'd go up there, boom, 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 boom. They wouldn't even see the punches at him. Primo,
That's
before
it.
they even knew it, I hit him with a right left combination. It was over
You are
right there.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are quick, man.
But did you fight Golden Gloves?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I fought Golden Gloves. I was going to the Empire State Games, but I got in a motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that. You got into a motorcycle accident also.
Yes. Listen to me. When I listened to you guys last night, I curled up on the couch and I said, I can't wait to talk to them too. One day I'll talk to you about it. And look what happened today as we're talking.
You believe
That
this?
motorcycle accident took my sports career away. It almost killed me. It made me grow up very fast, that motorcycle accident, Adam.
Well, I'm not afraid of a whole lot, but I am afraid of motorcycles. You won't catch me on one. Everybody I
Nope.
know that's had a motorcycle either died or was in a car or an accident.
My cousin is a vegetable right now. He can't even talk in the
Because you
wheel.
want to go on.
I actually stopped riding this year. I actually sold my motorcycle.
Never.
And you know what the fucked up part was? I'm in Fresno, right? Fucking degenerate, poor ass hillbilly town. And I couldn't sell the fucking bike. I had it up for sale for 2 years. You know? And nothing. I didn't even have a nibble. So my mechanic he was like, he felt bad for me. He's like, you know what, let me just buy this from you. So he offered me half price. He offered me half price. I said, fine, so it was like a $3,000 bike. I sold it to him for 15. He's still trying to sell it 3 years after that. So crazy, but I stopped riding because, in California, they're fucking.
You pulled Uncle Freddy for Casino Evil.
What's that?
No, I'm reading the chat. We're losing the chat here. They're a little funny comments.
Uncle Freddy.
Oh. Yeah, that's from the Turkey Boys. See no evil. You killed Uncle Freddy. From the Turkey Boys. You killed him. You killed Uncle Freddy.
See no evil is why I'm even up here.
Oh,
God damn it.
Big Bones, what's going down? Lance 33, my man. Good to have you in. Oh, yeah. I mean, those were the glory days. Those were the glory. And I don't even, 3/4 of them are embarrassing. I wouldn't even want to say out loud because Mom watched the show what I put my parents through. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay. I could tell you stories about my poor mother waiting up for me and
I had to pay her back about $5,000 later on after I started working and shit. She would never let me fucking forget it. It's like, you owe me for this fucking thing or whatever. So I wound up paying her back though.
Oh, wait, I still owe my mother money. I'm 59 years old. I still owe Mom money. I don't owe nobody but Mom money. Okay. My loan shark.
Is she still around?
Yeah, she's still around running the show. Yeah. Hey, Primo, as long as she knows like this, Primo. Dean do? Nah, I got him. I got him again. Okay.
Those are good genes, though. She's still around. God bless.
Listen, I love every split second of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even care anymore.
So,
Even beyond
what you
driving
said,
me crazy. Go
your
ahead.
mom used to look for you? I lost you. I was reading the chat.
No,
Your
mom.
mom.
That was like my angel. She,
Now, let me tell you, I was in the habit of, my other siblings never did this, but even at 20 years old, I'd get on the phone wherever I was. I'd say, Ma, listen, I'm over here. I'm going to be out till 3 a.m. Because I wanted to know if she didn't hear from me in so many hours, she'd have somebody looking for me. I always felt that.
You
Yeah, I
got to.
always
If
reached
my
out to her.
mother's listening to this right now, she's gonna fall in love with you because that's all she ever told me. I don't care if
That
you're
was
in
never
the
a problem.
middle of a bar, if you're with some chick, just call me and let me know you're alive.
I always did. I always call my mom. No matter, I was in my 25s, and I'd still say, Mom, not coming home tonight. You know,
I can't call her now. Are you kidding me?
And you had to
yeah,
call. You had to either call from a phone booth or from one of your friends' houses because there was no fucking other way to call.
But with all due respect, there was plenty of phones around out in the street, and we all remember when they were a dime, not a quarter back then, to call your mom.
Yep.
They were a dime.
I actually go back to the penny.
Oh, I
Well,
don't.
what did I say? Look at she found you.
Who found them?
My mother. I love
Oh,
that.
okay.
God bless.
That's it. You got a new fan. She's listening.
All right. Oh, Tinder's mom. I see her. Hello.
For some reason, I got to shift over. I can't see the chat.
I
Sorry.
put it up on the screen. Oh.
No, but I did that more for me than for her because I figured if I wasn't heard from in a few hours, she'd have somebody out looking for me. So she was in the habit of hearing from me.
Yeah.
So that was for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I was ever at one of my friends' houses back then, it's like, hey, call, make sure your mom knows where you're at. So
Yeah.
I couldn't even go over unless I told, call your mom, let her know.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have to do any of it. I just did.
Yeah.
If anything, my grandmother gave me a beating, not my mother. No, my grandmother would take the spoon or the fork. She didn't care which one it was. Up on the ceiling, the big spoon or the fork. She didn't care which one she grabbed. It could be the spoon.
Right.
My mom one time grabbed a meat tenderizer out by mistake.
Whatever was next to her, she would throw at me. You can't see it, but I have a scar right here from her throwing a fork at me. It's stuck in the wall right behind me. Anything that was next to her, she got mad at you, she threw it at you.
Oh my God. Yes. That's the kind of woman they grab anything, forget about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Richie, I'm a mama's boy over here, bro. So everybody knows
Me
that.
too.
Yep.
Me too.
Me too.
You're mama's boy.
I was the oldest Italian son in the family.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And my mom had 8 brothers and sisters, and I was the oldest, cousin, whatever you want to call it. I was the oldest boy in that family.
Right. Richie right now is like, I can't believe Bindu said it, and his mother's watching, following him around right now. Richie, she'll never leave me alone. The fact that she could watch me like this on video,
Always.
because I could tell everything you're doing now. Oh boy.
Bindu, question for you.
You supposed. It's never supposed to look like you first shaved. See no evil. Then it looks like makeup. You're supposed to look like it's a few days, even when you just do it up. I'm answering See No Evil's question.
Go ahead.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, he's saying shave that thing up, make it look better. You're never supposed to make it look like you just did it, even if you did it that day.
Right.
It's supposed to look like you did it a few days ago. Then it looks like makeup.
And I cannot see the chat. I got some problems over here, so I can't see any of that. So definitely Adam handle it because the chat is what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. I got the little phone I could look through now. A few months ago, I didn't have no other phone.
I'm on my desktop like I always am.
That's what I got to get. I got a tablet that I'm looking through.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't see shit on my phone as it is. So for me to like try to do this, forget about it.
Right.
Todd
Would
Father
you
just
like
entered the building.
Godfather, a
Godfather?
pizza brother.
My man. What'd you want to ask me, Primo?
Oh, did you see the link I left for you on that movie, The Harder They Fall?
Yes.
Did you check it
Yes.
out, or have you already seen
Yeah.
it?
No, I
Okay.
checked it out. I liked it a lot.
That was about our boy with my name.
Right, right.
That was supposedly based on his story. So
Right. I gotta go watch it now. I'm gonna go watch it
Bogart's
again.
last movie.
Yes, that's where I could. Yeah, I got a little mixed up. Right.
Yeah, The Harder They
Now I'm
Fall.
gonna. Right now, I'm gonna go watch it all again. That my mind, Primo. Oh my God.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. You just got back from the gun. Okay, the range. Right, right, right. That was a good video. That was a good video, brother. I haven't sat down to do anything yet. I've been go.
Dude, you got to see mine. I just put one out about an hour ago. A nice joke for you.
That
A
friggin'
new,
joke the other
a
day.
new way to a new way to eat food and to lose weight while you're doing it.
What was the joke? Wait, wait, wait. I lost it on the shot. The drink.
Oh, you saw part of it?
What did you say? Why drink this when you could drink a shot? Or
Oh, comparing the milk to the box to the tonic. Yeah.
that
Yes.
was a good one. I like that one.
Well, Dindu, I read up on all the bad stuff drinking does to you. I was reading an article. I read all the bad stuff drinking does to you. It scared me so much. I decided I'm not going to read no more. Cha-ching.
Don't laugh, everybody. Don't laugh. Oh, that's even a better one. Don't read it, Adam. Don't read it. Oh, I'll tell you, I almost wanted to have a drink today. I'll tell you.
I just dropped it in the link on the chat.
Oh,
Dean,
okay, good.
do you not drink? Are you like sober or whatever?
Me?
I have been drinking. It'll be 18 years for Dingo.
Wow. Wow.
I haven't touched a drop. Don't want to.
Is it
Don't
like, were you in like a recovery, or was that just choice?
No, I quit over. Listen, the monster that I was with alcohol was just fucking outrageous. Anyways, my wife one day went like this with the phone to me. Here, I want you to listen to something. So I listened. I said, "Who's that fucking asshole? Is that your boyfriend?" I cried all day. I didn't understand a word I said. I said, "If I never heard myself like that before," and that was right during that time when I said, "That is it."
Wow.
Yeah.
Overnight, I never touched another fucking drip of that shit. I
Yeah.
didn't need help. I didn't need nobody. The only person I needed was Dean saying enough is a fucking enough here.
Reminds me of back in the day, we had a lot of people I knew were like using the needles and shit, and running like heroin or cocaine or whatever.
I never knew anybody around me that took needles. Actually, it's amazing I have tattoos. I've always been afraid of needles.
Yeah.
Adam, you're fucking shot.
I probably had, and again, I was from like a small little suburb in Chicago, but again, it was indicative of kind of how all of Chicago was based, broken up into like little neighborhoods. But I probably had 24 people I knew died before high school ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you on that one, Primo. The people I've lost, the people I've seen get lost, all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I got no top. I can't even walk in a bar. I can't stand a party with people drinking.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is for Tino. I don't even want to be around it. That's how much I despise it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Good for you, though. I mean, that's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it.
Yep.
We all have our demons.
Yeah.
About a year, I got into that tequila for a while.
Oh.
About a year. Oh, and I tell you real quick how I got into it. I got a sciatica nerve, and somebody said, "Drink a beer. Drink a beer, it will go away." I drank a beer, it didn't go away. I bought a bottle, and I started drinking that. It still didn't go away, the pain, but I didn't care about the pain anymore once I started drinking.
Yeah.
And for about a year, and I felt terrible in front of one of my nephews, and he thought I died. The next day, I stopped. I never drank it again.
Good for you. Good for
Yeah.
My
you.
nephew, my nephew thought I died. I fell right down a flight of stairs.
Right.
That's what happened.
Very
A scare
positive.
like that.
story.
Yeah, so we all go there. You know, we all make our wrong moves, but the important thing is to make the right decision at the end. And it looks like you did, Zindu.
Yep. I'll never, and thank God, I never seen that corner or that bar again too during that week of that quit,
Yeah.
because
Well,
the free for all that happened there was more embarrassing than anything in the world.
yeah. And for some reason, don't misquote me, and I'm going to say it, and I love you. But
Yeah.
you look like you could be a very nasty drunk.
Adam. Oh,
I'm
no,
not-
bro. I was fucking terrible.
You didn't let it go when you were drunk. You didn't let it go. I could feel that.
I ate you up alive. Adam, I'd eat you up alive. I'd put you down. I'd have to make sure you were incoherent. If you are,
Yeah. You just got to walk away from somebody like you. My God. Yes.
So
Shoot.
I saved the world and myself of that animal, that creature.
Yeah.
So
And plus, you know something, dude, you become the conversation of everybody's dinner. You know, they all talk about that loser, that drunk guy, you know, that was at the wedding. You become everybody's conversation. You're everybody's news. Everybody knows your business then.
Yep. And you know the best part? It wasn't at the end of that. I was in 2 or 3 bars where I was living at the time. You know, your hangout. Nothing but white collar. Nothing but all them guys.
yeah.
I don't even know. And they adored me.
Yeah.
I was that fresh breath of air for them.
My white collar days didn't come until after I got out of the Air Force, went to college, and then my white collar days were like the late 80s, early 90s.
Yep. One day I want to bring my Goomba on here. My partner in
Please do.
crime. I want to bring my partner in crime who used to be next to me during the drinking days.
And Goomba, you don't hear that word no more. Nobody got Goombas anymore.
I know.
Are they on YouTube right now?
No. They're, you know,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
only time they'll come on YouTube is for me, you know.
Okay. Nice.
Just haven't asked them, but that'll be the showstopper when I get my 2 boys up here, because they're twins. They're twins. I had 2 twins with me my whole time.
Nice.
Yeah. So I want to get them up here one day and talk about some old days. They'll give you some stories.
I had a group of like 8 guys that were part of my crew back in, you know, when we were growing up, and then later on, and 6 of the 8 are dead. 2 are still alive. So
good, Primo. At least got a couple. Yeah, me too. I got like, crew of 15, 12. I got about 4 or 5 left. Yep, Primo, me too.
Yeah. So it's you know, one of those things, and one of the other guy, believe it or not, is an outfit guy who I can't even talk about because he's still around, you know. So
right. Not there, Primo. I know. I'd love to bring a couple guys up here. Are you kidding me? Primo, you already know, Primo. I would love to.
Yeah. I hear you. it's funny because everybody I've talked to, like, yeah, thank you, but no, we're not gonna do any of that. So like, it's not gonna happen in Chicago.
Okay. Yep. Okay. See you later. Same here. See you later. Just wondering. Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. They look
Yeah.
at you like three eyes. What?
Yeah,
Okay.
what are you gonna do?
Good shit. Good shit right there. Not, they wish they had our problems, Primo. Okay. They wish they had our problems. My uncle used to tell me that all the time. You guys, some men wish they had your problems. They wish they had your problems. He used to say that. My godfather used to say that all the time.
Yeah. And was your godfather like a godfather, or just a family?
He was as close as one right underneath as one.
There
Okay,
you go.
Primo.
There you
Yup.
go. I found out later mine was actually a godfather. It's like shit,
Right. You only know when we get older. You don't know these things.
Now back then you didn't know.
No.
I had no idea.
Oh, I'll tell you, I would love to let loose. I told her to go. I would love to let loose. Oh my God.
Yeah. There's a lot of stories about bar fights and fucking. I was a bouncer and a security at concerts. So I was, working back in the Led Zeppelin and Rolling Stone days. I was fucking.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I was working the shows, and
that was nice.
I actually, on my community page, I talked about the guy that got me into it, that Danny, and he got me into, Chicago bouncing before I had to join the military and left Chicago. So, but right before that, I think my last Chicago stint was a Rolling Stones concert at Navy Pier.
You know what's funny? Why I love Chicago. I love everything about the history, just like Buffalo. Everything. I don't talk about
Chicago loves you.
I don't talk much about Chicago. I don't have the chance. But let me tell you something. Where was I going with this one? Hang on, I lost my punchline over here.
You love history, you think?
Everybody, I don't know what it was. And the funniest thing, Todd Father's father, he hit me off first with this. You sound just like them guys from Chicago when you talk over. I said, Chicago. He goes, Chicago. I went, okay,
Oh, wow.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who he was comparing me with. Okay. I know who he was comparing me with.
Who? I'm lost. I just had to move the car, so I wasn't listening for a moment. I'm a little lost there now.
He was comparing me to that sicko, the short guy in Chicago. That's
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was moving the car and I wasn't paying attention too much. Yeah.
And there's only one short guy that basically had a reputation, and then he was the Vegas guy that died.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, yeah. Amen.
Amen. Amen. And again, my story, I used to go with the DeFranzos because they had a compound in Vegas, and Jackie Cerrone sent DeFranzo to check on Spilotro. So DeFranzo hated the motherfucker. I mean, and so I grew up, I met him twice, 2 times in my life before he died. And again, the only thing I ever knew about the guy was he was gonna die sooner or later because he's fucking skimming. He's stealing.
Right.
He was stealing, and they knew it. They knew it.
Yeah, they did. Did they know it? Well,
my job was to make sure Joey DeFranzo's daughter was not alone with degenerate. That was my job.
Well, that was a good job. I'd say that was a good job there, buddy.
Yeah, I had no complaints.
No, that's always on the good low,
You bet.
Oh,
I want to say Big Lou. Hello to Big Lou.
Yes.
He was shouting. I somehow now I can see the chat. So weird.
Okay.
So I saw
Big Lou. What do you do?
What do you do?
I
And
love big
I'm not gonna be able to read the chat. I'm gonna shut this phone off because the
Okay.
battery's dying. So the
All
chat is all you now, Tindu.
You got
I
it.
can't
dude.
see
I
it no
got
more.
you.
I'm shutting my phone down where I can see the chat.
And I got a little. I think I have a little bit of chat. So
Yeah, I can't see it no more.
God damn it.
Oh, this is great. Ma, that eggplant was dynamite. I'm still eating it. I got so much gas, I'm ready to blast off. If I eat one more eggplant sandwich, oh,
You
And
like
I,
skin on or skin off? Tindu, eggplant, skin on or skin off?
skin off.
Absolutely. That's it. Me too.
I don't do eggplant, so I'm
Oh,
not.
she cuts it.
It's like spinach. It's like spinach for me.
You breadcrumb it, right?
Oh,
Or you flour it?
she fries
You
it.
breadcrumb
You
it,
know,
flour it, or both?
nope. She does it raw, dries it out, puts the marinaros, the sauce, and the cheese, and then we make sandwiches like crazy.
So she bakes
So
it.
neither breadcrumb, no breadcrumb, no flour,
No,
no
Is it
frying.
baked? Is it baked?
no, she fries it.
She fries
Oh,
it.
she does fry it. So she uses
Yeah.
breadcrumb or flour?
No,
Nothing.
she peels the
None.
eggplant, peels the entire eggplant, cuts it so nice and thin for the sandwiches, fries it in the virgin olive oil, takes it out on the napkins, and then layers it in the sauce with the Romano cheese.
Now that's different than I've ever had it. Okay, that's different.
Different for
Yeah,
me
we do
too.
a lot of things different in Buffalo over here, guys.
Yes, I see that. Yes.
We do.
My ma used to do the cauliflower and the squash, zucchini the same way. It would smell great. As soon as I tried to take a bite, I would fucking be sick. It was like, oh, I can't. I hated it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I'm
even
telling-
though I was in Brooklyn, let me tell you something. We had some yard, my grandmother. She would pull everything from that garden, whether it was eggplant, tomatoes, basil,
Did you ever hear of Gardoons?
gardoons.
oh,
They sell
That was right from the fucking weed. That was a weed. It came right from my yard. It's like, Ma, you gonna cook this shit?
Can we cook this shit?
Adam,
You can cook it, but it's very, very tough.
Adam, they're a wild weed. I go underneath the viaduct and in the fields. I pick them every year.
Yeah, they're very, very tough. Yeah.
You got to bring
But I
them
heard
home. You got to wash them 10 times. They're so
And fry
dirty.
them up.
Then you boil them. You really cook them out.
Yeah.
Then you put your oil or your sauce.
Boom.
Then you start making it what they are. You put
Yeah,
them on
I'll take
steak sandwiches. You could put them on anything. The gardoons, you could bread them. Oh,
Yeah, I've had them fried.
See, Thindu's got a way better palate than I do. Because Gardoons and tripe, forget about it. I mean,
Oh,
can't do
Tripe. You talking about tripe? My God.
it. Can't do it.
Put some pig's feet in that tripe? You're talking.
don't forget the pig's feet, the tripe all together, and throw
Yep.
a couple nuts in that motherfucker.
We got a-
okay.
We got a party going on. You got to bring that onto the yellow bus when we take the yellow bus. You got to bring that dish with us. Woo!
I'll make it. I'll make
Yeah,
a
make sure you get a bus with a bathroom on it.
like this.
You got to get a bus with 2 bathrooms on it. You get some food like that. We need 2
Oh,
bathrooms on that bus.
You get the cockadrells. You'll get the cockadrells. Some of the with the bellies. Oh, great show today. I'll
Well,
tell you.
isn't it?
Thindu and Adam, I'm going to drop off you guys. I appreciate you having me on, and it was great talking to both of you.
It was great
Anytime,
being up here
Primo,
with you.
You know that. Love you, brother. Anytime. You're always invited.
All right, thank you. Talk
Thank
to you
you,
later.
Primo. Love you, buddy. All right. What a great
Okay,
show today.
Then there were 2.
And then there's me
Then there
and
were
you.
2. Just me and you.
Listen, I was only supposed to do a half-hour show. I'm already at an hour and a half today, okay? I can't even keep track the time when I come on here.
Dindu, I want your permission to one day. I can't do it now because I'm not ready. But I want to do a magic card trick with you where you're gonna actually pick the magic card. You're gonna know by your side there, The only reason why I'll handle the cards is because you're not there to handle them. But
Okay.
otherwise, I hand the person, the spectator, I hand them the deck, and they find the card. They do their own magic trick, and I'm going to make you do that on one of your shows if you're okay with that. It
Yeah,
take us 10 minutes. It take us 10 minutes.
Let's do it. Hang on. I tell you what, when you're ready to do it, just tell me to drop the link on the
Oh,
live.
believe me, dude, you've made it so where it's like I'm just going to visit my friend at his house. You know, I feel like I'm at your house over here.
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
confident now.
That's all you got to do is say, I got the cards, Dean. Do drop the link, and we'll do it.
Yeah.
That's all. You know
Yeah,
that.
if it's the right time or whatever. Yeah, I'll do it anytime. But
Yeah, we don't have to
you
plan
do
that.
intro.
Come on anytime.
Okay, Dindu. But I am going to let you close up the show on your own. I'm in front of Cole's over here. I'm waiting for somebody to come out.
Okay, Gooms. Thank
You know what I got
Thank
to
you
do?
for coming on today.
Before I leave, I got to just, one thing. You got to lean your head forward here. Come here. Lean your head forward. Lean your head forward there. And I gotta kiss you on the forehead. Like my nephew.
I love you, buddy.
I
Oh,
gotta bust everybody's chops. Even Edwin.
you
And let him
just
know I
made
love him out there.
everybody jealous because you kissed Dean. How's that one?
I kiss you on the forehead.
That's right, baby. Adam, thank you, Gooms.
Thank you
Thank
for always letting me come up.
Yes,
Love you.
Love you. Be good.
Close it out.
All right. Well, you know what? For someone that didn't want to come live today, and this is what it's all about right there. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. Anything could happen here. I love it. Love it. I got my helmet. I know this trick. Cletus knows the trick already. Cletus, well, you'll have to come up. Cletus, you'll have to come up when he comes on, and you'll pick the cards. That's it. I'll be calling you later too. I will. Todd Father, you were my Uber driver last Friday. I love it. Oh, I'll get a phone. Do you think that was Cletus in my back seat? This prick, no good. He's got. Oh, Cletus. That's all you have to do is videotape it. You don't even have to show yourself. Just show Todd Father and laugh. Ha, 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 ha. Dean, do I got him? And then send me the video and I'll post it. That's what we'll do. There he is. What do you say? It might have been the immortal one in your back seat, Todd Father. Where's Chris Trock? Where the fungu is my boy? You know what, Chris Trock? I seen you, Chris Trock. I seen you. Big Lou, my boy. I'm going to have an eggplant sandwich as soon as I get off this, whatever's left. Ask me where I put it. I put it in the back of the refrigerator underneath everything. Okay. I farted before I got out. Woo! That would be it, Cleet. See you later, Todd Father. Oh, I'm done. Where is SBK? Where is my boy? I fell so far behind in this chat. I wasn't even in all messages the whole show. You know what? Maureen, what are you doing, Mo? We were just talking about all crazy times. All right, let me get out of here. I can't believe it's 4:45. They're going to kill me. That's what I get for doing a live show. All right, everybody, till tomorrow, maybe not till next week. I love you. Have a great night, and God bless. And thank you.